Hi guys! In today's video, I'm going to be doing 100% honest review of famous slime shops and I hope that you enjoy it. First up we have Slimeporium with her Cranberry Fist, which is a gorgeous clear-based fishbowl slime. This doesn't just have fishbowl beads in it though, it actually has these like colour shift pearls which go from orange to pink, which I think are so beautiful and really add to the texture as well. They're super smooth but they still add a bit of crunch, and then just to make the slime a little more pretty, she has those unicorn flakes, those iridescent flakes that go so well with everything, and it's such a pretty slime. And the scent, I can't tell if this is scented because I accidentally mixed this with another slime when I was changing the containers because the original container broke, so I think that it was completely my fault, but it just had a bit of clear slime from another mixture which had a fruity scent, so I can't actually tell with the scent on this one, but it came super clear, was so nice and also so crunchy and cleared up really fast. When I put it in a warm space, I think it cleared up in 2 days. Rosé Pearls is a beautiful slime. It's actually the one in my thumbnail, and this is a jelly slime texture with loads of pearl beads in there, and it's kind of like a blue to pink color shift, and they are just so beautiful. And when I mixed it in, it was actually super sticky because again I had left this around for months, so I just went in with my activator and this inflated so much. I actually had to put half of the container into another container when I finished playing with this because it just got so big and so much air got trapped in it. But it was so fun, and I love the texture of the jelly slime anyway and how much it inflated, but the pearl beads really added to it and just gave it a little something. It also reminded me of Jack Frost from Slime Meowie in the texture, and the smell was gorgeous. It was fruity, almost like a rose smell, I guess, but not really rosy, and I really like that because I find the floral scents can be a little overpowering. I'm super annoyed at myself about the next slime because this actually had 3 colours in it before I left it to sit for months, and then all the colours merged together, but as you can see they mixed together to make a really nice pinky lilac, but it would just been so much more fun to get to mix it in all by myself. It's so crunchy and it's really fun to press down on. It isn't something you can click and make clicky sounds with, but personally I don't mind. I get so many clicky slimes and I really like the crunchy ones that have like a unique texture like this. The name was Mermaid Milkshakes. I was expecting it to smell like a, I don't know, like a vanilla milkshake I guess, but this smells so much like cotton candy, which actually I prefer, so I really love the scent of this, and it comes with a little whipped cream extra. You can get the crunchy slime alone for $8, or if you want the whipped cream you're going to have to buy it as a bundle for $10, which I think is really fair, and that's a lot cheaper than 8 ounces that I see around, so I think this is a really great deal. I don't think the clay slime was scented. I didn't actually smell it before mixing it in, but it's really soft, really fun to play with, and you can just keep it separate if you feel like it, but I think adding the slimes together make a really interesting texture. It thickens up the mixture a bit, but also takes away from a bit of the harshness added by the fake snow, and it also makes the mixture so fluffy, and I really love this. Spearmint butter is so minty, so if you aren't into those kind of really strong minty scents, I would definitely avoid this as soon as you open it up. It smells like you've just brushed your teeth. Actually no, this smell smells like when you've just put a mint in your mouth and then you open your mouth up and the air feels cold that's coming out of your mouth. That's what this smell smells like to me, which is such a weird description, isn't it? But yeah. You guys may know what I mean. The texture of the slime is super creamy. Thinking about it, it's kind of looks like dried up toothpaste. You know, it has that thick texture, it's kind of clayey. But this slime is really nice, don't get me wrong. I'm in a weird mood today. This is a weird description. In her package she included borax, some extras, loads of Zots, which are my favourite sweets ever, and a business card. Next up we have Twix Slime with their lemon cupcake, which is a gorgeous cloud cream. I really enjoyed playing with this because it was a lot thicker than any of the other cloud creams I've ever tried, and it reminded me a lot of an actual cloud slime because when you pulled it out it was kind of like a butter slime with a lot of snow in there. It was really stretchy, so soft as well, but as you can see the texture looks a lot like a cloud slime, but it just falls a lot more smoothly. But occasionally when you do pull it out a lot, it does feel like a cloud slime as well. So it's kind of like a hybrid and the best of both worlds, and I just really enjoyed playing with this slime. Christmas tree flown smelled just like pine trees, and I really love this smell. It isn't something that's particularly common, and I didn't see it done a lot around Christmas, so I think this is really unique. This slime inflated the most out of any of the slimes she sent me, and it was so crunchy, and the texture was so lovely because of all the foam beads. Ocean Breeze's scent description was like fresh waves, but I actually think this smells a lot more like pure cotton or like fresh bed linen. The slime itself is really glossy. I'd actually played with it a bit when I took it out of the jar, which is why it isn't as glossy on camera, but when you first get it, it's so glossy, it pours out so smoothly, and it's so thick. I think it might have a tiny bit of clay in there, not the obvious type, just a really unique one that all slimers use, but I'm not sure which clay it is, but it's really, really good. Keeps the slime glossy and thick, and like you can see, this inflates a lot as well, and it's so stretchy. The orange creamsicle slime was just like another slime I just reviewed, literally the same colour and the same texture. I guess it's a really popular slime at the moment. I absolutely loved it. It was so clicky, it stayed glossy even when you play with it for a while, and it also inflated. They heard in other reviews that I didn't always love orange scents, so they left the orange scent for this out, but usually it scented like orange creamsicle. Banana Split was a really nice foam. It had a really glossy base and just smelled really fresh, and like you can see, it's so clicky to begin with. But then as soon as all the foam beads are mixed in, it just becomes super crunchy and a gorgeous foam. All of her slimes inflated so much. I don't know what she uses in it, but literally every single one inflates to the gods. I had to split half of every single one into a new container, which is kind of annoying, but also like the best thing ever because you're getting a lot more than you pay for. But as you can see, it stays glossy for a really long time, even after playing with it. And then even after that, it just becomes really fluffy, so like there's nothing bad about this, and it has a really fresh banana scent. Cotton candy cream smells just like cotton candy, and it's a really nice sweet scent, and the clay slime is actually really interesting because it doesn't at first look like a clay slime, but the more you play with it, the more obvious it becomes, and this is so thick, it inflates so much, and it also has really nice bubble pops and swirls so nicely. Waabri Floam's a really nice clear base slime with foam micro beads, and it's so crunchy. The thing I did notice about a lot of the containers is that they did crack when I pushed down on the slime if they were in the containers, so I did have to home a few of them. That sounds kind of weird because they're slime, so they don't need homes, but I guess like repackage them just to make sure that they stayed fresh. But they did arrive in good condition, and I have had them for a while, so I think that maybe you should just take the slimes out before playing with them if you order slime from them. But apart from that, the slime itself is really nice. The color is actually unusual. It's kind of like a dark brown with a hint of berry color, and then it's just really crunchy. It smells really nice. It smells like berry, and yeah, it's awesome. This Snowberry slime made me confusion because it feels like a clear slime, but it doesn't look like a clear slime, and it comes white. So I think it might have I don't even know. I think it might have like an unusual type of glue used in there maybe, or maybe it's mostly clear and then a bit of white. Maybe it's a clear slime, but it's colored in white, but I don't know. It has loads of glitters in it. It's pretty. Smells really good. Let me check what the scent is for this. The scent's sweet berries, and it's so good. This package was sent by Twix Slime, and she sent a bunch of Starburst, Borax, and also a care sheet. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you really soon.